Right, today we've come down to London Transport Museum to meet the man responsible for all of London's public transport above ground, so we're talking buses.
So buses are really the lifeblood of London. There are 8,000 odd buses running, 6 million passengers every day. That's 2.3 billion a year. So the red buses are like the lifeblood of London. They go everywhere, they're fully accessible, and people use them to do all sorts of things in this city.
Do people from other countries get in touch with you and say, you know, how do you make a bus network be so successful?
Well, I have weekly visitors from overseas who want to know a lot of things about our bus network. They come to see the technology improvements that we have, which is not just about low emissions and green engines. It's also about Oyster, it's about contactless payment, it's about the real-time information now on your smartphone.
You are going to get rid of coins and people being able to pay with cash. Is that not going to cause loads of problems with tourists queuing up who haven't got an Oyster card?
No, well, we're planning to go cashless on bus from July. That's because 99% of our passengers already have a pass. They have an Oyster card or they have a contactless bank card. And the banks are rolling those out to their customers now. And more than half of London will have those in their wallets this year. And that money that we save from handling all the cash, it's about £24 million a year, we can recycle that into the network. I promise you that a significant number of tourists buy their Oyster cards in their home country over the internet or from local outlets. And business people that come to London, we know there's thousands of Oyster cards residing in the vaults of big institutions right the way around the world that they give to their staff and to their executives when they come to London.
So, I want to put that promise about many tourists having Oyster cards to one of my unscientific tests, but not before I get to play at being a bus driver. First stop, Trafalgar Square. And that's not me driving. Do you know what an Oyster card is?
Yeah.
Saw the signs.
Yeah, saw the signs.
Have you got one?
No.
So if you were going to get on the bus, what would you do?
Pay on the bus, pay coins.
Yeah, probably. Just get a ticket on the bus.
It's a card that helps you pay on the tube and on the buses.
I think we have these.
We have a ticket for the days.
You have tickets, but you don't have an Oyster card. Okay. You've never heard of an Oyster card?
No.
Okay. How do you find London in terms of transport, getting around?
It's very easy to go from a place to another, but we use the tube all the days.
Do you know what an Oyster card is?
What?
An Oyster card.
Yes, but we live in Buenos Aires, so we understand that the traffic could be a problem. The car traffic is
fine. And so when you pay in, do you pay with coins and cash or with a card, like the card?
No,
we get the travel card.